maybe she doesn't understand New York. I get that too. But isn't there a bodega like right downstairs?
It's that market.
There's coffee, but did you want an energy drink specific? Yeah, I got it.
It's fine. It's cool.
What's your energy drink of choice?
White Monster.
Oh, white versus just Monster?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, like the normal one's green, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I was like, what makes
There's
it
also
white?
that lemonade Monster that's like really good. The yellow.
So the white one is it's like sugar free, and it just like almost tastes like Sprite-esque.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
Oh, low carbonation.
It's good.
I like yellow Red Bulls. If I'm
I hear they're good.
you haven't had them?
I don't drink Red Bull, but yeah, I heard it's fine.
It's an energy drink.
It gives you.
Yeah, I know, but like
They're not all created equal.
facts.
But what? So tell me why no Red Bull.
Because Red Bull has that, like, even when Red Bull changes the flavor,
Uh-huh.
it still has
that
it
Red
still
Bull taste.
has the Red Bull taste.
Yeah, you're right.
Is it
just
like the
extra
fake
flavor.
sugar taste that you don't like?
So it's
It's like their signature.
Yeah,
they have
the
a signature
signature
aftertaste.
Oh,
flavor of Red Bull is
interesting.
Yeah.
across all the different colors. Whereas when Monster, when they have the sugar free, it's like a completely different flavor.
Wow, you like have
I'm balls deep in like energy drinks, yeah.
But your palate is
yeah,
like
your
very
palate, yeah.
specific.
She's in food, so like, she'll hone in on you.
No, I won't do that. But we won't talk about food today.
I like
But
talking about
I'm
food.
upset that
Yeah.
I didn't. I have a cookie company, and I'm upset that I didn't bring you cookies.
Really? Is it better
Because-
than
Yes,
really?
100%.
Fair play.
What's it called?
What's it called?
The need,
The Need.
like
That's a cool
need.
name.
Yeah, like KN
EAD.
That's
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah,
Double on.
and I think I make a good oatmeal raisin cookie.
Yeah, you do. And a pumpkin snickerdoodle.
Pumpkin
It's around that time.
You know, I
But
actually.
I know we're busy. You busy?
Thank you.
It's a white monster. Look at that.
Would you like to try?
You know what? You should.
I think I should.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
Is it gonna make me crazy though?
Nah.
Yeah, I can't. I'll jump if I drink an energy drink.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
After all that.
No, I get it.
All right.
Are we rolling, Joey? Okay, amazing.
Rolling.
Do you want?
Oh yes, I'll do it. Or you can if you want.
No, please, by all means.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Codependence. Guys, today we have two very special guests all the way from England. I mean, and it's not every day that we have other people coming to our podcast. So
Usually we just like to hear ourselves speak.
I know. Usually we're like, we hate people, but we love them. So we wanted to have you guys on. Welcome.
Wow.
I'll let you guys introduce yourselves. We've got ShxtsNGigs.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you indeed.
Yeah. I'm happy to. This is like the third time this trip that people have said we never have people on, but they've had us on, and I feel really
Privileged.
honored. Yeah.
But
Thank
there's
you,
something
guys.
about you all, like, I watch you in bed when I'm alone, so it feels like...
Pause, bro.
The way you started that.
Pause.
Lights, everything.
Yeah, like,
Can you dim the lights, please? No. There's like an intimacy already there, you know what I mean? That's why I feel like there's a difference.
one-sided.
bet.
One-sided.
She said I'm not involved. I'm not involved.
In bed. No,
Okay,
but
please
seriously.
continue. Introduce yourselves, please.
So yeah, we're James and Fuhad, ShxtsNGigs. We've had a lovely trip here.
Yeah, you guys have been
Yeah.
here for a week now.
A week and a bit now.
Week and a bit.
LA prior to New York, and yeah, it's been a good ride.
It's been cool.
James hates New York City.
No.
Yeah.
When
He
you were
doesn't
gone,
hate it. Sorry, I put
these
words
guys
in your
painted a
mouth.
picture that I hate New York.
We did.
It is kind of dirty because
it's
London's
kinda.
dirty, but this is
Dirty.
this
Yeah.
is dirty.
There's literally trash everywhere.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my
There's
god.
literally
I
trash everywhere.
saw a homeless gentleman yesterday, like literally rummaging through
The trash.
I was like, wow, cliche.
What?
Cliche.
No, but listen, he's looking for cans because you can trade those cans in for money.
But
Is that
the
what
thing
it
about
is?
New York
Yeah.
is you don't always know that they're looking for cans. It could very well be food.
Where did they?
Well,
trade
I'm
the
going to
cans
give him
for
the
money?
benefit of the doubt and say
I'll
that
give
he
him
was
the
trying to
benefit of the doubt.
earn
I
a
don't
living.
think they deserve, like, not that they don't have rights, but like, I feel like in New York, I've seen all types of shit.
No, for sure. I mean, did you see the rats yet?
I haven't seen
I've
a
not
single
seen a
rat.
touch
touch
wood.
What?
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
I'm not trying
It's
to see
our
a
last
rat.
day, so hopefully we don't.
Yeah, and we refused to go on the subway
I was
yesterday.
gonna say you guys have not been on.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God, you
going on
guys
the subway.
refuse to go on the subway?
To be fair, we've refused to go on the subway in London as
Yeah,
well. So
so-
yeah, it's not.
All right.
Don't take it personally.
Is the subway in London dirty or just
Cleaner than this
sketchy?
one.
This,
What's it called? The Tube.
The tube.
Tube.
Hey.
The tube.
Yeah,
Yes,
the tube.
The Tube. And yeah, I've always heard great things about the Tube.
Tube's all right.
He's like, no.
So you drive or just Uber?
Yeah, we drive.
So okay, New
My
York.
next question was, so have you seen someone poop on the subway? But evidently no, because you haven't.
No.
You don't even need to be on the subway for
That's
that.
true.
Recent,
Especially Lower East Side.
yeah, lower. Dude, the other week, legit saw a guy pull his pants down in the middle of the street.
Yes.
We love New York, but that was fucking crazy. Like,
Yes.
actually drop a load.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't. You can't make eye contact after
can't.
that. Like full hole everything. It
So
was.
when I see it, I actually do make the eye contact because I want to know how you plan on wiping.
Obviously, there's no
Yeah,
plan to
if I'm
wipe.
shitting, if I'm shitting on the street,
there's no
like
plan to
my
wipe.
last problem
That
is
You're not
is
thinking
wiping.
about
Don't
that.
care.
Well, I just want to know if there's like any intent, and there absolutely never is. It's just like pull it right back up. And to me,
Hey, look. Sometimes you don't have an option, but
Where do they trade these cans for money, by the way?
Yeah, let's get back to the cans for money. Yeah, where do you take?
Baffling.
Nah, where do you take
the
it?
gas. Isn't
Okay.
it the gas station?
no,
gas
they're like,
station.
well, so I grew up
Wait,
and we used to do this.
I grew up in Georgia, which is like not New York, a little bit country, but you can trade it in. You know what?
Yes, they're 5 cents. It says it on the can. Usually, it says it on your can right now that is worth some level of money. It's on the back, on the bottom. I can see it. And depending on the state,
Yeah, how much
So
is
it says
yours
like
worth?
ME. That's for Maine. That's how much it's worth in Maine, and it tells you per state what it's worth.
Whoa, that's
That
crazy.
is crazy.
Yes.
Aw,
So
the
But
more
where
you
do
know.
go?
We just
so
throw
then
it
there's
away.
like,
Yeah.
well, when I was growing up, so this is what 20 years ago. There used to be like a center. I grew up in the suburbs, so like we would drive the cans that were in the back of the truck to the center, and then they would count them, and then you get like what $10 back.
You collected cans?
Sure did.
Wow, that's honest work. That's honest job.
It's so crazy though because like
For fun or for?
my parents were like, we're collecting cans right now.
Oh.
Are you kidding? But it wasn't like we were going around collecting other people's cans. It was
Oh,
like
just y'all's cans.
it was
that
like,
you
oh,
used.
after they accumulate in the garage,
Oh,
like,
okay.
we're going to turn the cans in. Like we have a recycling, we have a,
No, y'all are. That's no.
but that habit died. Maybe that habit only lived in my younger years. Maybe we got more money and that's why.
well,
That's probably. Really
I was like,
what it
we
came
never
down
did that,
to.
but we should have because
I think it was really
back in the
a
days when
money
I was
thing.
spreading butter on bread for a sandwich, that would have been real nice.
Well, then you should get yourself a can.
Okay. Well, we
you
have
know.
one now. 5 cents, 10
Yeah,
cents.
I'll make sure to leave this for you guys.
Donate that in.
Yeah.
Hey, back then.
All right, we want to do a little icebreaker to get us started, and let's start with let's get into this idea of the cookout because all of our people
Okay.
have cookouts.
Okay.
What famous white people and or non-black people do y'all think should be invited to the cookout? Ciara, you got one?
Justin Timberlake.
Are you out of your mind?
wow. I'm actually going to veto that
Why?
hard.
Ah, I like
You see
Justin
what he did to
Timberlake.
Janet?
Wait, but
What?
To her.
are you guys
To her.
To her. What, the boob thing?
Yeah.
Well, like 25 years ago.
That was a long time ago.
Whoa, that was not 25 years ago. Was it?
How long? How long? Why
Maybe
That
it
was
was
ages ago.
Maybe it was 15.
You know what's
Still.
Why you holding
crazy
on to
though? Like the whole internet is trying to cancel
I'm a
Justin
Capricorn.
Timberlake as we speak. And
Oh, really? What did he do?
We're having two separate conversations.
I know.
I'm sorry. Do you hear what she said?
No, we're gone.
I said, why are you holding on to the Janet Jackson thing? She said, I'm a Capricorn. What does that mean, Tom? What does that mean?
We hold grudges. No, historically, we hold grudges. If there's one thing I know that I can fucking do, it's hold a grudge.
Damn.
And Justin Timberlake, because I feel like she got a lot of backlash, and Justin was like, oh, like his career went on fine, and she was like publicly
She was
humiliated.
essentially canceled.
Yeah, and like canceled, and it wasn't even her fault.
Okay, well,
But-
maybe not Justin then. I don't know.
No. Okay,
Stick your answer, man.
I mean,
Yeah,
no,
damn,
please
bro.
say it with
Yeah.
your chest, but like
Jake
he's just not
Gyllenhaal.
coming to mind. Who?
Jake Gyllenhaal. Oh, Ken. Huh.
Why?
He's a badass actor.
He is
That's
sick.
not Ken.
Is it not?
Ken?
Ken.
that's Ryan Gosling.
That's Ryan Gosling. I was like, that's a different
Okay,
one.
so those two guys always get them confused.
Is Jake
They look
Gyllenhaal Spider-Man?
What the fuck?
Spider-Man.
Where is this
Spider-Man.
place?
Okay, the one that did that movie with
That's Tom Holland.
no.
That is Tom
No.
Holland.
He did the movie
And it's
on
Tobey
a
Maguire
he
and
did a
Andrew
movie.
Garfield.
Yeah.
Listen, he did a movie on the horse, and then he was Spider-Man.
Brokeback Mountain.
No. Who
Brokeback-
was the man that rode on the
Heath
horse?
Ledger?
He had that whole movie with
Heath
the horse.
Ledger?
Heath Ledger.
No, he was Spider-Man.
No, I promise you.
There's not been
Maya.
a Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire.
He said that.
Tobey Maguire.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, like he
so
went through
sorry.
the whole. He went through all the
whole-
Spider-Man.
Yeah, he went through all the Spider-Man.
Okay,
and you
Toby is
No.
not Jake Gyllenhaal.
Toby is not.
Yeah,
Didn't.
okay,
How do you
yeah.
guys not know who Jake
Okay.
Gyllenhaal is?
No, I do, but
No, I don't.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! Have you ever seen Prisoners
movies?
or?
Oh wait,
have you ever seen-
Prisoners.
movie?
Yeah, he's like the
with the
cop.
kidnap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah. Wait, that movie's also gives me the heebie-jeebies. Creepy, but yes,
Scariest movie.
great movie. Okay.
That's Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake, so why
He's in
is
Donnie Darko. He's in.
Nightcrawler.
I've seen Donnie
Nightcrawler.
Darko.
Okay, cool.
He's just an awesome actor, man.
He's unreal.
He's
And
just the
that's
guy.
why he's
in the Covenant.
You just like him, so you just want him around.
Yeah.
All right.
Why not?
Sierra.
All right, am I allowed to change my Justin thing? Because I
Yes.
think I got hated on.
Yeah, okay.
That's
yeah.
fine.
Well,
If you wanna
Why
pull
didn't
back.
you lot want Jay? Why do you say he's getting cancelled right now?
Who? Justin
Well,
or Justin?
I
Oh,
feel
you see
like
what he did to Britney?
yes, like there's
What's he
a lo-
doing to everyone?
There's a
Yeah,
lot of chatter
see?
about
I just saw
Justin
everyone
character
cussing his
thing.
step. Did you see his live performance
Yeah,
over there?
I
Everyone
saw
see
the
it?
dance thing. He's lost it.
beat your
He's
feet.
lost it all.
They're coming at him for appropriating Black culture for his entire career. He's under fire for that. B,
Damn.
Britney, like free her, and she needs some sort of vengeance. Apparently, he made her get an abortion. You've been reading it, but she
Yeah.
also came out in the book and said he had no penis, basically. So
Oh.
I'm not necessarily mad at that.
Oh, actually, I did see something about.
Yeah,
Really?
she said that he
Abortion
stuck
thing.
it in.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
she
yeah.
I saw
said
something like that on Twitter, maybe. I can't remember. I didn't dive into it.
apparently, I didn't read the book, but like they first had sex and he put his dick inside of her, and she said,
Jesus.
"Put it in," and he said, "It's in."
Oh, he's
that's
one
your
of those.
man.
He's one of those guys.
That's not fair for the internet to see.
Oh, he never struck me as
all
that type.
Yeah, basically, I don't pay attention to that stuff. I was just talking about like,
Just the
nostalgia.
swag.
yeah, like
Okay.
Senorita and anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was thinking about. Okay, cool. Who else?
I was gonna say Ellen Pompeo.
Who the hell
Yo,
is that?
Oh, she's
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy, yeah.
She's
Grey.
Like,
Meredith
an
Grey.
actor, like
Meredith
Mer-
Grey.
The main actress.
You did why? Why her?
A, she has Black children. B, she's married to a Black man. C, remember that time where she was on that panel and she
yes,
said,
Gabrielle Union.
"I'm looking around and I don't see enough people of color in this crowd," and I said, "She is for the people."
She like wrapped up the conversation at the end of
Sure
the day
did.
with that. She was like, "I want to see more people that look like my children in this room," and I
Yep.
was like,
Better representation.
Damn, fair,
Mic drop.
"All right."
fair enough.
Fair.
What?
I'm sticking with my answer.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
I honestly
I'd
think-
invite Ellis, our producer Ellis.
Oh, let's go.
He's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I almost think
Keep
that
it clean.
Jake is the worst answer. I think it's weaker than Justin.
Jake?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Why? What's
Okay,
wrong-
well then
what's
wait
he
for
done?
my answer.
Oh yeah, what's your answer?
Miley Cyrus. Because
Miley
listen,
Cyrus.
yeah, I just think that she's just fucking cool.
Actually, I changed my answer. To make Megan happy, I'll bring Taylor Swift.
I knew you were gonna say
Get
that.
Are you trying to
here.
make us upset?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you are.
Are you just saying it?
Yeah, you are. You
You're
are.
just trying to start shit.
Why?
Are you kidding me?
No.
I know you don't even.
Yeah,
mean
he
that.
is.
I'm not kidding.
Okay, wait.
James
Sierra,
is
Sierra,
laughing.
Sierra.
Because
Let him tell us why. Let him
I
tell us
know.
why.
I just
Because
told
You don't have a reason why.
Just to make Megan happy.
Yeah.
It's live on air. I'll bring Taylor Swift.
Do we hate Taylor? I don't pay attention to Taylor at all. Do we
I don't-
dislike Taylor?
Do we dislike Taylor?
Oh dear.
That was a double sigh. Simultaneous sigh.
This is how I feel about Taylor Swift. Oh, like it's so niche. I feel like right.
you
Can
did
I-
do that to get a reaction, and it
know,
worked.
and I feel
and
like-
it worked.
Know why there is a reaction. I genuinely don't know why there is a reaction. You tell me your gripes about Taylor Swift.
Let's blame it on the fact that they're not American, because I feel like Taylor Swift is such a loaded topic.
Damn. Why do we hate Taylor?
I just feel like people have built her up to be like this
Icon.
icon, and I think she's great. You know, she writes her own songs, great music, perhaps. Like I
Her face. Perhaps.
but I just think like they compare her to Beyonce, and you can't
Where's
compare
the
her to
compare- like-
Beyonce.
Is that what your gripe is?
I just
Why
feel
can't
like
you
she's
com-
mediocre. I
Why
feel
can't
like
you
she's
compare-
mediocre.
She's a billionaire.
Yeah, and I still
but
feel like
there
she's,
are
but
dumb
also
people that are billionaires.
Who? Name one.
I don't know the
Well,
billionaire list.
facts. There aren't any dumb billionaires. That's
Just saying stuff.
yeah.
You literally
'Cause
just
I can
saying
go.
stuff.
I can go after this one.
but I just don't feel like. I mean, yeah, I just don't get it. I mean,
She's one of the most
I don't
successful
get it.
musicians of all time.
No one's
I'm not hearing the reason.
no one's
though.
questioning.
But you said
no,
you
I
can't
actually
compare
am
it-
questioning her success. I actually am. I don't get it. I just don't.
But
Get it.
but that's fine. Like some people don't get Drake, but it's the facts of the facts.
Okay, so
facts.
regardless,
but
she's not invited to the cookout. Like she can be.
I mean, that's fair. I'm not arguing for her to be at the cookout.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just saying
was
you guys are saying like she ain't shit, and I'm just saying
She's a billionaire.
yeah, she's a billionaire.
so you want her at the cookout because she's a billionaire?
No, just make Megan happy because she'll be at the cookout.
Oh, okay.
Megan's a vibe.
I'd rather you say Megan than you say Taylor, because Megan makes more sense. Megan's like in the team.
Megan does make a lot more sense.
I'm just saying stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say-
I didn't know
yeah.
you guys would get triggered.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ooh, it doesn't take
Damn,
much.
Jesus indeed.
Justin Bieber? Are we
Yeah,
mad
I'm
already?
actually good with that.
Bieber is
Okay.
invited.
He was gonna
Yeah,
be my
yeah.
first.
Okay,
he was
cool,
gonna be
cool.
my
Yeah,
first
yeah.
one.
I'm
Now
upset
that we're
at
back in
myself for
clear.
not thinking.
Okay,
of
Justin
it.
Bieber.
Yeah, I
Justin
said Justin Bieber too.
He has like a swag about him. I feel like he's just chill. He's minding his own business. He's just trying to like, well, not get fucked up anymore, but
He's sober.
He's
I feel
just
like
trying to have
Scott
fun.
Disick maybe as well.
I shit you not. I put that on my list.
Really?
Scott Disick is a
Scott
guy.
is funny as fuck.
Scott's cool, man.
He is
And
cool.
he just says it like it is, and he thinks everyone around him is crazy. And I feel like trust fund kid, but he's been through it. Like he's learned a lot of lessons as he's gotten older.
I'm into Scott.
I had Scott Disick on my list, but I thought you
Cool.
were
All
gonna
right,
shit
I'm
on him.
landing on
Alright,
Scott.
cool, sick.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank God, that
Scott's
was
a good one.
So
Scott.
heated.
Disick and Justin Bieber. Cool.
Yeah.
We're good.
Thank
Alright.
God.
No Bieber.
It's high
So
pressure.
I was not sure if this would pass, but I said Adele.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
She
like
just
that.
Feels black to me.
Yeah,
And then I said the people's president. Obviously, before Obama, there was Bill.
Bill. Okay,
I feel like
Yeah.
Bill was like the black people's president before we
Yeah.
had a black.
I see that.
A lot of people say that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Christina Aguilera also.
No,
Oh, why not?
I just don't see it.
Okay, so Maya's at the door working the cookout because
I would be the bouncer
yeah,
for sure.
'cause you just got a lot of fucking opinions on.
But I hope,
who
but
can
don't I
come.
always? Yeah. no.
Facts.
Wait, but okay. Lastly, because I really went into this list, Bobby Caldwell. I did this for you.
Who's that?
Oh, you
Fair.
did that.
That has to be.
Who's that?
You did that for me.
I literally voted for you.
Oh.
Everyone thought he was back the whole time.
Yeah. That's a tune.
I was at Chicago Home with Chicken and Waffles last week. That song came on, and I was like, music trivia. Is he black or is he white? I thought he was black. White guy. Frail. Small little thing.
Yeah.
Best fucking album ever. Have it on
Found out
vinyl.
like a year ago he was white. Blew my mind.
Like Tina
I think
Marie.
I saw it on
She was
Twitter
on
as
my
well.
list.
Tina Marie. Yeah.
Who's that?
Marie-
Square Biz.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm talking Square
But
Biz.
who was she
to
always
you,
with? Rick James.
Oh, yeah.
Tina Marie
Mhm.
and Rick James. They were together at one point, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But Tina Marie sings like a black woman.
And yeah.
You would know her if.
If I heard the song.
Yeah, I think you
Fair
would.
play.
Fair.
All right.
All right, let's move on. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What about the people that can beat your child?
Maybe not beat. Maybe spank. Since everyone's
To me, it's
sensitive.
the same thing.
Spanking and beating.
But you know I'm crazy.
Is
so
it still celebrities?
No.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
no.
Was just general population.
Just general population. If you have a child and you're putting them in someone's care, who's allowed
To hit
is
your kid.
anyone allowed to hit your child?
I don't think there was anyone.
Nah.
Not even like
Not
your
even-
I was
parents?
gonna, even if it was my mum, I'd be like,
I'd feel some
what
type of way.
happened?
Yeah,
here?
facts. I'd feel some type of way.
What about if they like if a grandparent, so aka your parents, asked you first, like your child is acting up? You still no.
Yeah, if to be fair, if my mum called me and was like, I'm at my wit's end,
Yeah.
I need to put pause on this kid,
You'd be like,
I'm like, all right, bet. Like, do what you need to
I'd
do.
feel some type of way.
Do you believe in spanking or no?
Yeah, because I was spanked, so
Oh yeah.
doesn't really,
Yeah, I was beat.
you know.
oh, you can say beat. You were beat.
Well, I was beat.
Well, I wasn't spanked. I was beat. Yeah.
I was beat.
you were
Yeah, I
beat.
was spanked. I was beat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have to go out and get a switch.
Oh, see, I was not beat
Yeah.
ever.
You had to go outside, pick your own switch. It was real country. And if you picked out too small of a switch, then that means your mom's going to go pick out a
We
switch.
really had this conversation the other
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Yours was belts, right?
Belts, yeah. My dad
Yeah.
told me pick out a belt.
And belts. Yeah, we
Yeah.
had belts. If, the
What
inclement
belt would
weather.
you pick out? The smaller one, like the smaller buckle, or the bigger buckle?
It wasn't about the buckle. It was about the width of the actual belt. So if I picked out a thin one, I would think in my head it's gonna hurt less. But
No, it hurts
I feel
more.
like that hurts more, right?
It hits more, yeah. Because you can get, that catches speed.
Yeah.
I didn't get hit, but I used to watch when I was engaged. I used to watch my fiance's nieces,
Yeah.
and they were bad. One of them in particular, she knows exactly who she is. She was bad, like exorcist level bad.
Oh damn.
So her mom would call me, and I was new to the family. Like I'm only engaged to this man. I don't know the family like that. And she would be like, "You need to hit her."
Oh, damn.
Nah.
Damn.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
And
nah.
I never did. I was like, I literally cannot. But I was like, in this moment, this girl probably could be like, it could benefit from a popping, but I
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
I
Jokes. Wow.
mean, I say that now, like I would probably let you hit my kid or something.
I was just
or
thinking
like,
about when you hit my dog.
oh my God, I
You
did.
did what?
I,
Explain yourself.
Please.
I didn't. Okay.
No, she actually did.
Yeah. Okay. Buka was barking, and we're like trying to have a conversation. She was barking incessantly, so I go Buka, and I like popped her on the butt, and she goes, "Oh, she lost it." And I was like,
you just hit my dog.
it was such a, and like
You
I
can tell she hits her cat from the
no,
way
I don't hit my cat, but
Well,
I've had
you
dogs.
didn't even think about it. Then
and
he
you
went
just
up
like
and went
pop
down.
him. You just, dude, Jasper, I can throw. He'll land on both feet. But yeah, my pets, my dogs, yeah, I've popped them on the butt if they've been barking.
The way you did it was very
crazy.
instinctual. She didn't miss a beat, and
That's not
to the point
animal
where
abuse, though.
I was in shock. I obviously haven't let go of it.
Yeah, clearly not.
This was years
Capricorn
ago.
as well, or
Sorry,
Capricorn as well?
no.
No, yeah, I mean,
Checking.
But honestly, might as well be in terms of grudges.
yeah.
I've never held a grudge about anything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No one's ever wronged
I
you.
hate your dog.
Lots of people have wronged me.
But holding a grudge
grudges-
is worse for yourself. than
Yeah, it's
for the
poison,
person.
man.
But okay, all right, sure. Let me dial back a bit because it's like I can just keep you out of my life, so I'm not actually upset with you necessarily. But
Okay.
like, you'll never have access to me and my peace again.
Yeah, I get that. But like, for example, like, say if you had a grudge against someone, and then someone else brought them up. Say if you had a grudge against Fuhad, and then someone else was like, "Oh, do you remember when James and Fuhad came in?" And you were like, "Oh, Fuhad." Like that's negative in you. Where Fuhad is literally in London, just like
Minding
balling out,
Minding his
Yeah,
business,
minding
yeah.
his business,
I don't
not giving
think
a
about you.
fuck.
I just dealt with a situation like this with
That's why
someone else, and I
forgiveness
watched
is
it.
key, but
I think we let go. I just also not always though.
Because I don't feel like not letting someone out have access is not necessarily a grudge.
Right.
That's just like protecting
Boundaries.
yourself.
If it then
Boundaries.
drains
Yeah,
your
if
energy.
it drains your energy to
Right.
think about that person or to speak about that person or to see that person, then that's a grudge.
That's draining.
That is incredibly draining.
yeah,
I
it
haven't
is
got energy
draining.
for that.
It is draining to hold a grudge.
Who you think holds more, you or me?
Damn. I'm gonna say myself.
Good answer.
I'm gonna
That's
say
why
myself.
I looked her dead in her eyes. I was like, she needs to be real about this.
I'm practicing forgiveness.
Yeah, you're doing well.
I do practice forgiveness.
What does that look like to you? Practicing forgiveness?
That's such a great question. I think for me, it's like processing it from that other person's perspective and like really trying to like analyze whether there was malintent behind it or not. And is it even that serious? There's a lot of shit that doesn't bother me. Like I don't care about a lot, but when there are certain things that I do care about, it's like it affects me. I'm highly sensitive, super emotional, and so it's hard for me to not take things so personal sometimes. So yeah, really just trying to see it from the other person's perspective and giving them grace and trying to like move on and move forward. So
That's good. What does that autistic kid say? Never attribute to malice what you can attribute to ignorance.
yeah.
Who's the autistic kid?
Yeah.
There's that viral TikTok clip of the guy like vox popping
Okay.
in the mall.
Okay.
And then someone, as he's interviewing this like clearly autistic guy, like someone walks in front of the camera, and the guy interviewing is like, "Can you believe this shit? Like they can't see me recording." And he goes on this like massive speech where he's like, "Never attribute to malice what you can attribute to ignorance. Everyone's just trying to get on with their day.
Yeah.
No one's intentionally. It's
Yeah.
powerful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the most powerful speech, and he's just a random like nerdy guy.
Okay.
And he drops bombs.
Yeah.
And it's just
Oh.
like it's awesome. I'll find the clip. It's fucking awesome.
Say less.
There's also like another quote that someone said. I butcher it every time I say it, but I heard someone say one time that like, when you're thinking about like why would someone do something, they would say like if you were born in their body and lived their life and knew
Yeah.
what they knew and saw what they saw, you would do what they did.
Yeah.
So then that comes across as like everything, even as something
You
as
could
extreme
apply
as
to
murder. As like,
everything.
if you were
Yeah.
actually that person, so it's not always just about thinking like, if I was in their situation at this moment, would I
Yeah.
do that? It's all about like everything that's ever
Context.
happened in their entire life to get them to this point.
Yeah. Life
hear that.
experience. Yeah. I mean, facts. That makes a lot of sense.
That's
but
why we don't hold grudges, because we're on a higher plane.
That was today's sermon by James. Yes.
I just got
Amen.
red.
I know. I was like, amen.
He looked at me after he said it too. He said, "On a higher plate."
Yeah. I was like, okay, so no grudges.
Family, friends, and Lumi whole body deodorant. These are the things I'm thankful for this year. Why? Because Lumi is a deodorant like no other. It was created by an OBGYN who discovered BO isn't just an underarm thing. It's an all-over thing. So she developed a pH-optimized deodorant that's clinically proven to block odor everywhere, not just your pits, but your private areas, feet, and beyond. And the best part is, no matter where you use it, Lumi is proven to keep working for up to 72 hours. That's 3 whole days of odor control. And that's something to be thankful for. Showered or not showered, sometimes we all smell. I discovered Lumi this summer, and I'm so thankful that I did, because that heat and sweat almost killed me. But there was no odor near me. The Lumi starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, and 2 free products of your choice, like the mini body wash or the deodorant wipes, and also free shipping. As a special offer for our listeners, new customers get $5 off Lumi's starter pack with exclusive code and link. And for a limited time, returning customers can get $5 off their next purchase of $30 or more. Use code CODPOD at lumideodorant.com. LUMEDEODORANT.com. $5 off your next purchase of $30 or more for returning customers and new customers. That's code CODPOD, CODPOD, at lumideodorant.com. Thank you, Lumi, for making this holiday season smell so much better.
Yeah, and no one's getting beat.
Would you let me beat your kid?
I want to be happy about it. But then again, it depends. It's circumstantial, and like it depends on the context and what happened and why.
Fair.
So yeah. Again, I wouldn't be happy about it though.
Yeah, I mean, Ciara's going to, if I have a child, I'm pretty sure that if they were in your possession, they'll get a little pop on the
Possession.
No,
But-
for sure. I'm actually sure of that. Yeah.
butt. Like, I can see them coming home and be like, Auntie C did this.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Would you
But-
rather they did something also like
But they got to really do something.
Well, I know that if she's going to hit my child, there's a purpose. Like, not
Yeah.
a purpose, but like, I know she's not just hitting kids to hit them.
no. Oh.
yeah.
And if I let your kid come over, I'm being so nice. And if they take me to that limit where it's like, hello, come on, then yeah. Not in the face, on the butt.
But
Yeah.
but okay, I'll
Would
I'll allow
you
it.
prefer it as like a bit more of like an outlandish punishment? Say if like your kid was doing something really fucked up, and then like I was at my wit's end, but I thought I'm not putting hands on this kid, so I pinned them down and put like ice cubes on their back or something.
Yeah. Oh, like
No.
special kind of torture.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's
kind of torture
worse.
that's not
Yeah.
causing them pain,
Yeah, because
but they need to
That's-
stop.
No,
I feel
because
like
I
to me
think-
that's more mental.
Yeah, I think they'll go to school and talk about it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Would you
Like,
rather than
that's
go to
going
school
to
and
end up at a
say,
therapist one day.
Yeah.
what if I put ice cubes on their back?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, but you explain
Yeah.
it to them. It's like, if you were my child, like you'd be getting this,
Yeah.
but you're not. So this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna gently lay you down.
Gently.
Yeah,
You're not
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
gently
and I'm gonna go to the freezer and put ice on your back.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
strap him. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna
Strap
pin
him
him
to
down
the
by
bed.
the waist and then start throwing ice cubes on him. No, that's therapist talk.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
but I feel like you've been thinking about this. That's
Oh,
special
actually,
kind of torture
I would-
could.
Oh, I would. Yeah, when it comes to punishment, I will take my time.
Yeah.
I'll take. My
I would
time.
rather you hit my kid than do that.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd rather
agree.
you did that.
Really?
Yeah, because it's just like there's something about hitting that seems so impulsive. And like I feel like when it's hit, like growing up for me, whenever I got hit, it was impulsive. It was always like a reaction to what I'm doing.
Yeah.
My mum never was like the whole like pick a switch and stuff like that. Never happened to me. So like for me, it was always like she's lost her temper, so
Yeah.
she's chasing me around and like chasing me up the stairs and like hitting me.
yeah.
It was always just like so angry. Whereas like again, like picking a belt is very much like you can be the calmest person in the world and be like, I'm doing this for you. I'm sorry, but go get a belt.
I never understood
But
that.
there's
I'm doing
still-
this for you.
There's still malice in like planning their torture. I feel like that's worse. Like
Yeah,
the
it's
thought behind it.
premeditated.
Exactly. It's premeditated versus just like a
Impulse,
crime of passion.
A crime of but a crime of passion is like we're doing this, we're doing the beating to get them to stop misbehaving. But if I want to feel comfortable giving my child to you, I need to know that you're not going to lose your temper and attack my kid. I would rather you do something premeditated
Oh, okay.
to stop as a punishment to stop them from misbehaving, as opposed to I couldn't take it anymore and I just lost
Bang.
it.
Yeah, but it also, I wouldn't like attack your kid. It would just be like a reminder that stop. This is my yard. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, stop fucking about.
I get it, and that's what I'm saying. That's the difference in our upbringing.
What did you say?
Stop fucking about. Oh no, stop. This is my yard. This is my house.
It's my yard.
Yard means house in the UK.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my yard. Okay.
Stomp the yard.
Not.
No,
Not stop
it
the
doesn't translate.
Stop.
Stomp the house. It doesn't translate. It doesn't translate.
Fucking Americans.
Okay, so you'll hit my kid Ciara. Y'all gotta still figure this out.
Yeah.
Really all that
Yeah.
I've learned from that.
Ours
And
was clean and simple. All right. Okay. Words in the Urban Dictionary. Maya. Okay. So one thing, we don't speak English well. We say we do, but we don't.
highly educated though.
Highly
I do like
educated.
to remind people that it just doesn't come out.
Do have degrees, but sometimes English is a little trip.
Ooh. Ooh.
Literally.
Right on cue.
Yeah. Facts.
Sometimes English is a little trippy or tricky.
Tricky, I think.
Both.
Tricky. Both. Trippy, tricky, trips you up. Anyway, Maya found like all these Urban Dictionary words that are.
No, but
Or-
listen, let me just tell you.
Yeah, go.
Because there is a new dictionary. It's like the African American dictionary that Henry Louis Gates is helping with Oxford, and they just dropped 10 new words
Damn.
Okay.
that apparently our people made up.
I'm down.
Chitlins.
Chitlins.
Isn't that,
Oh, do you know what that is?
Oh.
I thought that was munch. I thought it
That's
was
food, right?
It's food, no?
That's a
Isn't
type
it
of food, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's food.
Like, do you know chitterlings?
I don't know what that is.
Chitlings.
Chitlins. Same thing.
Chitlins. Never.
Yeah, what is it though?
Pig intestines.
I knew
Pig
it was something- I knew it was
intestines.
something.
Yeah, yeah, and you like clean them out, and you. Well, I don't really know how you do. You boil them?
Usually they're like boiled and then fried. They usually are. Well, they can be braised. Whatever.
Yeah,
they can be made in a
braised,
lot of
boiled, and then you put hot sauce on them, and they're kind of good.
Sounds gross.
But
Okay.
ways. I don't eat them.
Yeah.
You like them?
they're well, yeah.
Okay, we
little
made that
bit.
word up, but they don't do that there.
Okay, so then
You
it
guys don't
doesn't
eat
even-
pig intestines?
nope. We sure don't.
pig's blood.
There's
That's,
there's black
black
pudding,
pudding, yeah.
but I don't eat black pudding.
Black pudding is not. Oh, what's that other thing y'all do? Oh, like blood sausage. What do you guys?
Black pudding is blood sausage.
It is the same.
Yeah, same
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Okay, so do y'all use the word kitchen for hair?
Pardon?
For hair.
For hair, yeah.
Kitchen.
Like,
Kitchen.
your kitchen is looking rough.
No.
Oh, which also today you were talking about your kit. Well, yeah, you said you need a haircut. So
How I like? What? How would I say it? Yeah, just my kitchen.
but your kitchen is
No,
back here.
The kitchen is the nape of your neck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kitchen. It needs to be cleaned up.
Like my kitchen right now is nappy.
Oh, my
Why?
kitchen.
Why kitchen?
Why kitchen?
Where, the
You
fuck?
don't ask questions.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Like,
I don't know
yeah.
why kitchen.
Since the day I was born, it was a kitchen.
Yeah, it was a kitchen.
That's
Oh,
crazy. I've
that
never
is
heard that in my life.
Yeah.
That's
no.
very American.
Yeah.
I've never heard that in
Very,
my
very
entire life.
American, yeah.
Oh yeah, you never want people to see your kitchen.
No, my kitchen. I just felt it. I had to make a mental note about that kitchen for later. But y'all use grills.
That's teeth, no? Like,
You know that.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, we use that.
I'm shocked that they don't use kitchen.
But
Me
kitchen
too.
grills. The only reason why we know grills is more for like
Songs.
social media, songs, things like that. Whereas kitchen isn't more spread like
Do
that.
you? Do either of you have sisters?
Yes.
And when your sister's hair, when it's like
Nappy.
Yeah, we say
Yeah.
nappy. We wouldn't say yeah,
But
kitchen is nothing.
what is nappy? Just your hair is nappy.
kitchen is? That's
And
the
are
first
you
time
just?
in my life.
Are you like? Are you? Well, like we say, Black American. So are you just a Black Brit, or like where are your people from?
He's Nigerian.
I'm Nigerian.
Full.
Yes.
Okay, and we're
I'm half.
half what?
My dad's from Trinidad.
Oh, you're West Indian.
Yeah, my mom's Irish.
Okay. Oh, that's kind of like my mix. Well, my dad's the Irish one, but anyway.
What's up?
But both Nigerians and Trinis say kitchen.
Never heard of it.
I promise you, Nigerians don't say kitchen. Maybe Nigerian Americans say kitchen.
Nigerian American.
I promise you,
Sheer disgust on his face.
unless we're talking about an actual kitchen, don't say kitchen.
That's not a
Ever.
thing.
It's not a thing. Wow. Next
It's
word.
so
'cause
wild.
it's baffling me.
I too am baffled. I just spent the morning with my friend who's in town. I grew up with so many Nigerians, and she's Nigerian, and she was staying with me, and I went through the list to make sure. And I even asked her about her parents. I was like, would they use these words? And she said 100%.
Are her parents?
They were born in
They're
Nigeria.
Born in Nigeria.
But how long have they been in America?
I mean, she's 30.
And
She's
she was born here?
yes.
Oh, then there you go then. They've
Yeah,
had 3
they
decades
learn it
to
here.
acclimate.
They learn it here. I promise you, they learn
They
it.
did.
Here.
didn't learn it in Lagos, I promise you. There's no possible way. That word doesn't translate over there.
He's offended. He's
I'm actually
offended.
livid about it.
He's offended.
I'm so angry about it. Kitchen.
He said kitchen.
Wow. I believe that Trinis might say it, but I've never heard it.
Next
Impossible.
word.
What do you got?
I don't have any because I'm not a good Urban Dictionary word person
So
at all.
bussin'?
Bussin'?
Yeah, you know bussin'.
Bussin'. We
When
rarely use
something's nice,
bussin',
something's
but yeah, we know that one.
When something slaps.
I'm
Bussin'.
Yeah, when
I'm
something
scared
slaps.
now.
What? You're scared?
Why are you scared?
It's you.
Why?
I'm scared to say a wrong word.
In case he attacks you again.
I know.
Yeah, it's a thing. It is a thing. Yeah.
You get used to it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm happy someone knows it's real.
All
Okay.
right, black math. Have you guys seen people talking about black math? What's something that typically equates to black math? Mine was saltines and a ginger ale. That's like a black mom's penicillin.
That's the first I'm hearing of that.
You never heard of salty? Okay, so when you got
I'm
sick,
sorry, that is offensive.
No,
so when you
it's
get
an American
sick,
thing, I guess.
what do your parents do? What do they typically give you? Well, when you were younger.
If it's not like actual medicine.
Correct.
So there's there's an actual Nigerian. I don't know what part of Nigeria it's from, but there's a thing called Jedi Jedi. I don't know if your Nigerian friends might know of it, but ask
Yes,
them.
I've heard of.
You've
Yeah.
heard of Jedi Jedi?
Yes.
There we go. So that's what.
What's jelly jelly?
It's kind of like a concoction. I don't know what's actually in it. But I just know of it.
Jelly jelly?
It was
Jedi, like Jedi.
Jedi
But just
Jedi.
for, like,
Okay, okay.
pronunciation, I don't know what it's actually spelled like. I can't remember the things. I've not had it for like 25 years.
Is it a drink? Is it food?
Yeah. No,
But
it's
it's
a drink.
like
It's
they-
liquid. It's
It's
liquid.
liquid?
Like
Yeah.
someone in your home made it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
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 So if you were sick and you stayed home from school,
This
they
thing,
just
have
gave
some
you.
Jedi Jedi.
Yeah.
Jedi-
It's
drink
it was staple.
What's it taste like?
It looked bitter-ish. Yeah.
Did it taste like ginger?
I can't remember. I don't think so.
Was it good though?
No.
Where you take like multiple, like
It'll be like maybe like a couple spoons and that's it.
okay.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
you don't.
it
It's
wasn't-
not
no,
like
it's
a.
not like a glass.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
It's multiple spoons and yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
That's
I
the
wonder
only
if
thing I
it's
can
like
remember.
when people do like onions and garlic over
Yeah.
with honey over it and let it ferment, and then they take
Oh.
spoonfuls of that, and that usually
Ew.
knocks out.
I've never
anything.
even heard of that.
But I wonder.
Onions
I
and
don't know what.
garlic.
Onions and garlic and honey. I've never heard of that.
My
before.
neighbor did coconut oil and garlic, and you put in a spoonful and you mix together and you just eat it.
I'm learning this is the most bullshit thing ever. All of this is bullshit. Oh, Jesus.
But something about ginger ale and saltines when you do get sick.
What's saltines?
Oh,
Oh,
like
it's a cracker.
like little white crackers.
Oh, okay.
It's like a similar to a water cracker, if you will.
Oh, yeah. Okay, bet. Fair.
I don't know what that is, but
Yeah,
same
you do.
shit. Yeah.
So I feel like in Black American culture, ginger ale is a staple to make you better.
Yeah.
Like it does not matter what you have. You have a headache, drink some ginger ale. You have
Ginger
a stomach
ale.
ache, you drink some ginger ale, and that's what your parents gave you growing up, and that was just like it.
Yeah.
And you're healed.
You're healed. Yeah. And you feel so much better. Or you go to the nurse's office in the school.
They would give you ginger, ale.
That's pathetic.
That's lazy.
Yeah, I'm
work.
not paying someone's salary to
actually
give
forgot
children
about
ginger
that.
ale.
Yeah.
That's they would give you.
Honestly,
ginger ale
I'm
and
trying to be a
saltines.
school nurse. Minimal work.
That's
ginger ale.
crazy. The
That is-
school nurse.
Yeah.
Ginger ale.
Yeah. I'm finding it.
Yeah, I'm suing someone. That's not on. I've asked for a medical professional. What do you mean ginger,
Ginger
ale?
ale. Yeah.
It has powers. I don't know.
It does have powers.
For
What
me,
if they?
my
ginger
parents
ale.
They'll
only
call
did
911 if
Schweppes,
you
too.
like break your arm. but
Like it
that's
would never be Canada Dry in my house. It was Schweppes. Will like.
Oh, I like Canada Dry. Oh, but also my mom would do like a ginger beer.
Okay,
love
so
ginger
what is
Yeah.
okay? What are the black math? For me, it's when, and we talked about this yesterday on the phone. It's the am I talking to myself equals you do not respond.
Oh, with your mom. Yeah.
Like, who the fuck do you think you're speaking to?
Oh, my mum would say, "Am I your age mate?"
Am I your what?
Am I?
age mate.
I'm not one of your little friends.
Yeah.
Am I your age mate?
Yeah.
Oh.
Same
Do I
thing.
look like your age mate? Yeah. If you're trying to talk back to her, she'd be like,
Yeah.
"Do I look like your age mate?" Like, so you basically shut up.
Yeah.
Or
My mom would always be like, "Have you lost your fucking mind?" And eventually, I used to
I don't
answer.
think that's black math. I just think that's
Yeah, my mom
Down
said
to
that.
That's
yeah.
yeah. But honestly, I started answering yes, or she'd
But
be
you
like, "Are
can't
you fucking
answer.
stupid?"
you can't answer.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
mom would
It's
say,
rhetorical.
"Do you want me to embarrass you?" And I
Yeah.
would say no, and then I would be embarrassed.
Oh,
Yes.
damn.
Yes. Yes.
I would say no, please, like,
Yeah.
don't do it. And boom, I was embarrassed because I
Because you said
responded.
something.
That's a wrong equation.
Yeah, I have a scar actually on my knee.
No.
Yeah, that was me talking back. I think I answered something that was rhetorical. She like threw me up against a wall.
Oh,
I have
damn.
I have a permanent scar across my stomach.
What happened?
This was like bad.
Is it too late to call DFACS on our parents?
Yes. They did the best they could.
Child Protective Services.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Back in the, when I was a little thief back in the day.
Oh, you were a
Yeah.
kleptomaniac.
Yeah, I used to steal just like pennies and pounds for like sweets and shit. I was like crazy little thief back in the day.
but
and-
not from your parents from the store.
No, I would steal money from my parents to go
Oh,
to the store. And
got
buy
Oh my
Okay.
god, are you serious?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
so
was, I
that's
was a kid.
crazy.
I was in primary
Oh
school.
my god, if I ever stole my parents' money, that is like that.
Yeah, but the throat was not getting caught until
Yeah, the throat.
permanent scar.
Oh.
You know, so There was a time, funny enough, so I stole some money, bought some sweets, went to school, and funny enough, my mum was missing money that same period of time. Wait,
Funny
let
enough.
me land. So my pops actually went to my sister's school to ask her, see if it was her, and obviously I was known as the thief. So my pops came to my primary school as well and searched through my bags, everything. Found the sweets. He's like, bet, I'm coming to pick you up after school. Bear in mind, he came to school like during like 1 p.m.
And
to
then you had
search
to
my
wait
bag.
for him to come back.
Then he said, I'm coming to pick you up, bet.
Oh, jeez,
Picked
I
me
would
up.
die.
Oh my God.
Fear.
Yeah.
That was the quickest 1 till 3 p.m. ever.
Yeah.
I was thinking, please God.
Oh my God.
The periods run.
Please, something.
He let you bake and boil for that.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
my
That's the
God.
scariest thing I can imagine.
Bro.
He probably said, "I'll be right back." So calmly too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick you
He
up later.
was. Because he didn't want to obviously make a scene in front of
Right.
everyone else, you know.
Right.
But I knew it was over. He picked me up, drove me to the local store. So my house was at the bottom of a hill. The shop I used to go to was at the top of a hill before I went to school. So I used to walk to school every day. Took me to that store, and he asked the shopkeeper, "Was this boy in here today?" Before he even answered yes.
Oh my God, your dad's a full-on detective.
Oh, bro. Before he said yes, he slapped me down the aisle and slapped me up the aisle.
He said, "I'm taking you to the scene
I
of the
like,
crime."
you know, one of those ones where you can't, you're dazed and you're like, yeah. I was like, wow. And you know, the actual peak thing about peak means like the worst thing about it. I actually didn't steal the money from my mum. My aunt was staying with us that period of time. And I stole it from her. And that's why I said coincidentally, my mum was missing money. And the actual, even more peak was my aunt was begging my dad to stop beating me, and I couldn't bring it. I couldn't say.
You couldn't even get the word.
Yeah, you could defend yourself.
I couldn't defend myself because I stole from her, and she was defending me. He got a bamboo. There was like a bamboo stick. I don't know where he got it from, what tree he got it
It
from.
was in his back.
A
pocket.
bamboo stick?
Yeah, it was a bamboo stick. I heard him get it from the
like-
boots.
Oh my
So he had
God.
it stored, ready, prepared.
Oh.
Like,
Is this still in
like-
the store?
no. This is not at home. But
Okay,
A
okay.
bamboo stick in the store is crazy. A bamboo stick in the store is crazy.
That's an arrestable offense.
That's GBS. Yeah. So yeah, I was on the other side of the table because let's say this table, for example, you know, you're running around like Tom and Jerry, like
Yes.
trying not to get hit. It was like bet, tore my skin off.
Oh,
and it's still date. And I was in Crystal Palace, so this would have been probably a best part of 20 years ago, roughly 15 to 20 years ago.
It's
and
so
it's still
vivid.
there. Yeah.
And the
Damn, bro.
Did he ever, he never said sorry.
Sorry for what?
In fact,
Yeah.
I was in the wrong. Sorry
Sorry for what?
I fucked up.
But you didn't steal the money that time.
No, I did, but just not from my mum.
He's
Oh,
I
you
stole it
stole it from
my
your aunt?
that was begging my dad to stop beating me. But I
Okay.
couldn't tell my aunt I got it from her.
Yeah.
I had
Begging to
charge-
stop is crazy.
Yeah,
I
she
can't
came
even.
downstairs begging him.
No. And you just aired her.
Just aired her.
probably didn't even hear her.
Just aired her.
Yo, what a sequence of events.
Yeah, it was
like,
I don't think I stole for a minute after that.
yeah, I
bet,
wouldn't
bro.
either.
Yeah.
After the bamboo.
Yeah.
Also, what about your aunt? Like,
What about her?
was she allowed back at the house for stealing money from your?
Well, she didn't find out.
Oh no. She didn't steal the money.
Oh, she was given. Okay,
Who stole the
sorry.
money? Your sister.
Wait, what?
Who stole your mum's money?
Oh, I have no idea.
Till now, no one
I have
knows.
no
Oh.
idea. I don't think I thought about it. I was still in recovery.
Oh yeah, you're in recovery.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know who stole her money.
Yeah,
It must have been my sister.
I'm genuinely stunned.
Damn.
Your dad went to your sister first. That's the crazy.
Yeah, but the
thing.
thing is, my sister was never known as that type of person. So I
Right,
think
so she got
in
it.
You would've
his
just
mind,
asked her.
Yeah, it
in
wasn't
his mind,
her.
it's like I need to ask both regardless.
Yeah.
So he.
But I know who did it.
But he.
Yeah.
I already know it was. I'm just gonna try and be a fair parent. And he murked me. So yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh my
Damn.
god, that reminds me of when my sister called 911,
Oh, on your
Yeah.
parents.
just like to see if they would come.
Oh my
Type
God.
of thing. And my mom wasn't home, but my dad
Hmm.
was. But I was the bad kid, ish. And she was still like very young. We're 5 years apart, and so the cops show up, and my dad starts screaming at me.
You older or younger? Sorry.
I'm older.
Okay.
Calls me to explain myself to the cops. Of course, I know who did it,
Yeah.
but
you
I
didn't
didn't say
snitch.
anything.
Well played.
I should have snitched.
Well played.
Well played.
I would have snitched immediately.
Well, Lexi snitched on herself because she looked
Crying.
at the cop and just started bawling.
Yeah, that would have been like. They
So-
always say like call 911. You need something.
But
Show
I
up.
remember my dad closed the door and said to the cop, like, have a good night. And the tone he said, have a
That
good
was
night
scared
in,
my
Oh my God.
I was like it's
Yeah.
making me shake now. I
Yeah.
was like, she's about to get the fucking worst.
Yeah.
Of it. And I really didn't get hit. Like, I was bad, but I didn't get hit. She got hit because she was bad. Like, she was knocked back.
Oh, damn.
And I went to the other side of the house, and I never looked back. And she did not come out of her room until my mom got home.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was a chirper too. Dude, there's nothing worse also being in a store with your parents and you're fucking around and they start talking to you through their teeth. They're like, when we get in this car, don't you say a fucking word.
What's up there? What do you want to be embarrassed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your parents swear at you?
Oh my God. Yeah, my parents are sailors.
Oh, damn.
Like sailors, which my mom's always like, where did you get that from? I'm like, you've been cursing since I was like 2.
My mom,
Simple.
my parents do not swear
never.
at me.
Yeah, my parents never swore
Yeah,
Ever.
around me ever.
I still don't swear around my parents.
It's well.
Damn.
They just threatened me.
Yeah, they just
But that
threatened
was
me.
scarier. I
Yeah,
think
I
I
think so,
honestly
yeah.
think a swear would have made it like less impactful.
Yeah.
Because then they just look at you with their crazy eyes and tell you like basically without saying don't fuck around, don't
Yeah,
fuck
yeah, yeah.
around.
No, my mom she'll say everything in between. Yeah.
Damn.
Her parents cursed. Yeah. My dad didn't curse as much as my mom, but my dad, he beat the shit out of you. My mom was a little less physical.
So have you ever sworn at your parents?
Oh, for sure. Why do you think I have that fucking scar?
Oh,
That's
wow.
why I have
That's
that scar on my
crazy.
Yeah.
Tell that story because I know that I would never get away with that.
I was just chirping. Okay, so my mom was a single mom, like had 2 kids. She had not a lot of patience for us, and just she hit her wits end pretty easily. But also we were just mouthing off. My sister was mouthy. I ended up being mouthy just because I kind of saw what she was doing, and
Younger, I'm assuming?
I'm the younger sibling. Mm-hmm. And yeah, no, I actually had a friend over, and
Oh, you did this in front of company.
yeah.
Oh, you were showing off.
Yeah.
You were showing off.
Fucked you up.
That's a condom
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
And-
never.
I don't even remember what we were fighting about. I can't tell you what we were fighting about at all, but and like it was like a long hallway. Her bedroom was here and mine was at the end of the hallway. And I remember I was in my room, she was in her room, and I like said something out of my door and I just see her just fucking dart out of
like
her
a
room. Yeah. And she's like, what did you say to me? She's all in my face. And like, we're going back and forth in the hallway. And my friend is in
so
my
she
room.
said, "What did you say to me?" And you responded.
Probably.
You stood up and went back and
it
forth.
Was,
Wow.
Yeah, we went back and forth. Yeah.
That's impossible.
It's not. I'm not
It
proud
wouldn't
of
happen
it.
in my house.
I'm not. Dude. Next thing you know, I did get slapped in the face, and she picked me up and chucked me across the hallway. And basically, I laid there for 5 minutes. I laid there for a very long time, and that's the thing that I remember most about was just laying there. I had like this burn rash on my knee from like hitting the wall, and then like the carpet burn. And
Jeez.
That
yeah,
was from a wall.
this is I think from hitting the carpet and like
The carpet is soft, Ciara.
No, but you get a burn.
Oh, nah, that carpet burns crazy.
Yeah, like
What did your friend say?
Probably
she's
not
probably
a damn
mortified.
thing. Yes.
yeah,
White girl.
yeah.
I would have.
It was a white girl.
If I was a
Oh
friend,
my
I would
god.
have snuck.
Yeah. Oh my god. I would have called the police.
She literally called for her mother and said, "Mommy, I am not safe here."
No, I'm pretty sure my mom took her and was like, "Oh, come with me, sweetie," like, and gave her like ice cream, put on the TV for her or whatever, and then I
wouldn't feel safe.
I
I'm the
was
friend,
in
I'm
my
not
room.
No.
Yeah,
Nah, that's
not
crazy.
coming anywhere.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
yeah.
100%.
But like our families were super close and like,
Were they close after that?
yeah.
That's nuts.
Dude, it was.
Because I still remember the day that my neighbor she got in trouble. You could hear the music playing in her yard, in her house. She was playing Sexual Healing. We were like 10 years old.
Damn.
Obviously, your parents play that at the house, but for her to play that, it was an issue. So you heard her mom pull her in and we could hear the beating.
Oh.
And my parents were like, "You're not hanging out with them no more."
Yeah. I mean, no, we were still allowed to hang out.
Fair enough.
Intense.
That's
yeah,
because-
it was. Yeah,
It's the
it
fact that you
wasn't.
said, and we went back and forth.
The back and
Yeah,
forth is the
it's
scariest thing
crazy.
I've ever heard in my entire life. I can't
No.
even picture myself there.
No, it was scary.
bold.
It was scary.
Very bold.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
No.
Yeah.
My dad would never in a million years
Entertain
go
it.
back and
Yeah.
forth with me.
We definitely got away with a lot more because my dad wasn't in the house, and so it was like my mom was the only one. It was us against her, and sometimes 2 against 1. Like,
My mum would just threaten to call my dad. Every single time she lost her mind,
yeah,
it would like, once we got older, she knew the beats just weren't working anymore.
yeah.
So the immediate go-to was calling my dad.
But was he scary?
My dad was terrifying. So like my dad never ever shouts. He never raises his voice. So he's always like one word.
Oh,
So if
that's
you-
scary.
So he'd always say like behave, or he'd just say your name, and he'd always say it like quietly. And then what my dad used to do, he made the beats hurt more because he would come up to you calmly, and then once he grabs you, he would grab you slowly but with all of his strength. So he'd come over to you and he'd say like behave, and then you'd carry on fucking around, and he'd be like, James. That's once. If you fuck around again, he'd say James, and it's like the whole thing goes silent.
the house
Dude.
Yeah,
moves.
and you
Yes.
shake, and he comes over to you slowly, and he'd grab you, and then once he's got you slowly here, with his huge man grip, he'll squeeze you and pull you as hard as you can, so your like neck flings back.
Dude, yeah, you're fucking whiplash.
Yeah, it's the scariest thing. So it's, as soon as you feel that on your bum, you're like, ah! Yeah, and then it'll just be like back, and then done, and then you'll just cry and cry and cry for hours.
Wait, but
This is great. This is just.
it's just like very it hits home. But if your mom is saying like I'm calling your father,
Yeah.
how soon was he?
Oh,
like,
sometimes it depends because she say, I'm calling your dad, and that was a threat.
Okay.
She like
Harley actually did
hardly
it.
ever did it. And then
Okay.
if you carry on fucking around, she's like, all right, bet. And then you'd hear her on the phone and you'd be like, shit. And she would say, go in your room. And you'd have to wait in your room for my dad. And then it could be
Oh, God,
20
that
minutes. It could be an hour. It could be 3 hours. And you're just waiting and waiting and waiting. And as soon as you hear the front door open, it's the
feel like
scare.
you've
And
been
you'd
in
hear
the
him.
car.
You'd hear him slowly come up the stairs. It's the bro. It's the scariest thing. And he walks in, you're like, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's crazy. And it's worse if he came from work. So my dad had to wear like a suit to work. So if he comes in a suit, you know he's left work specifically for this reason.
beat your ass.
And you're like, oh my God, I can't take this. The fear was worse than anything that actually happened.
I'm scared.
No,
Like,
that's
I feel
so
it.
scary. Waiting in your room and you don't know how long it's gonna be.
Sometimes it's 3-4 hours and you're just sat there waiting, just rocking.
And like the self-talk where you're like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be
Dude.
okay.
Oh,
But
I
you're-
used to talk to myself against the wall like, what the fuck is he even gonna do? What's he gonna do? What's he even gonna do? I wish he would come in here, bro. What the fuck is he gonna do? And then you just start crying.
Gassing
Yeah. Then he bodies you. Yeah.
Yeah. God. Wow.
And that's what made us. Yeah.
That's literally how we got here.
Dude, that is
Fear.
fear at its best. That's, yeah. I mean, that's all I got on Black Math.
Let's move on to dating.
Okay.
You know that's my favorite.
Yeah.
topic. Did you guys see the list of all the places that women are saying they refuse to go on a first
Saw
date?
it on Twitter, yeah.
All right, let me just read it for you. I don't know who these women are that got together and did this, by the way.
It's
All
like
right, bet.
50 places that women
50?
refused.
It's
that
28.
It's a lot.
Oh,
28
20 is a lot.
That's a fucking
Okay,
ton.
number one, Cheesecake Factory. I'll read it and then we can go through them.
Do you guys have a Cheesecake Factory?
Nah.
Not in the UK.
Oh.
No.
Okay, we'll get to that in a moment. Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's, they won't know that. Chipotle, Olive Garden, The Movies, Your House, any fast food chain, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet, IHOP, Denny's, the gym, church, Starbucks, coffee dates, ice cream dates, family functions, movie nights, somewhere that require a long drive, bowling, nightclubs, hookah bar, a bar just for drinks, Waffle House, or sports events. First off, where are they gonna go?
They can't go to a bar for drinks.
Yeah,
I
I
can
think
tell you
that's
why. I can
a
actually,
bar for just drinks.
yes.
As opposed to.
No, let me explain this because I think I understand the women on this one.
Okay,
All right,
yeah,
okay.
it's the same.
If you ask me to go to a drink, that's fine, but it's the timing that then makes it a problem. Because if you're asking me at like a 5 o'clock hour where then we can still get a drink and then we could leave each other and there's dinner opportunities for us like
Yeah.
elsewhere,
Yeah,
that's one thing. If you're asking me to have a drink at like, let's say 7:30, 8 o'clock, that to me means you are too cheap to even pay for like, that's mealtime.
Or if it's like 10 o'clock, yeah.
Like we can't just sit down and eat and talk and drink. We have to sit at a bar because you don't want to pay for food.
I mean,
That's
it's not.
that's speculation.
Yeah, that is speculation. It's not about not being able to pay for food. It's more about, I think,
I don't like eating on a date.
yeah,
Period.
eating on a first date.
You don't like eating on a first date?
No way.
Because it's forced conversation. Like you have to
Yeah.
sit there. You have to. It's not cute.
Yeah.
Having a drink is more relaxing.
Okay, I actually just went on a dinner date and I haven't done that in a while, and I did one like 2 weeks ago. The one I'm speaking about was 2 weeks ago, and he was the most disgusting eater. He ordered ramen, which I don't.
Okay, that's
on a first date. That's crazy.
horrible.
He's comfortable.
But on top of it, he ordered lobster ramen. So there was an entire half of a lobster on top of the
Like
ramen.
he's dealing with the shell and stuff like that.
Correct. And you could also tell he wasn't comfortable with chopsticks, which is fine. But like, how are you going to eat the lobster in your ramen with your chopsticks that you can't use with your slurping and everything?
Ramen, that sounds a soup date. You went on a soup date.
Well, we went to sushi, so it was a Japanese restaurant. Sushi, I feel like, is actually a pretty okay meal.
That's
to
a good,
eat
yeah,
for
that's
a
a
date.
good one.
With like wings, I wouldn't get on a
bite. Right.
Yeah.
But like you chose to get the soup, and then you chose to get the lobster that you had to pull apart
That's crazy. On a first date.
on a first date.
He must be a millionaire because he's got confidence. Jesus, that's insane.
Not a millionaire.
Damn.
Well, he took you to dinner. At
Bowl-
least.
like, you
Yes,
guys
and
are
then he
opposed to
picked up
bowling
his
as well?
second job.
Yeah, what's wrong
What?
with bowling, man?
Bowling's
She actually
fun.
loves
Activity.
bowling.
I love to bowl. I would
Bowl.
love to go on a bowling date. I actually think that's a great date.
Any activity is a great date for me.
Yeah, facts.
Great first date activity.
She's a big activity person.
an
I'm
activity
like
girl.
I like a go to dinner type of. I sit down. Yeah, on the
Dinners,
first date.
I don't like dinner on a first date. Drinks, mine would be drinks, and I also on a first date don't want to invite you to drinks at like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
No,
But what time?
It's very assumptive. So I
Yes.
would probably be
Yeah.
like, 8, let's go for drinks at 8. And if you haven't eaten, it's not because I'm stingy and don't want
Yeah.
to pay for dinner.
You
It's
know
just
what?
you haven't eaten.
Even
That's
if
not
it's
my
like
problem.
an 8:30 drink, I feel like that allows for time for dinner beforehand.
no, I think 8:30 is fine. It's like when you start
a
creeping into the
7.
double digits, 10, 11. No, I'm not meeting you for a drink at this time. That's nuts.
Not for the first time.
Also, who's going on a date to the gym?
Yeah, the gym
gym
one was
date?
nuts.
Crazy.
That one stuck out to me. Gym is crazy.
Like you're gonna
I don't
train
know.
me on the first date?
I've never done that. This guy actually
Bench
asked me on a
press?
date tonight, and he wants to walk with a coffee, and I was like, "Excuse me."
I feel that's kind of cute. Though.
First off,
But I
it's
think
50
that's-
degrees outside
Oh, fair.
at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
It gets dark
Okay,
at 5:30. What are we gonna do in the dark in the park with like what? It's coffee. It's too.
I
late.
do like a walking coffee date or like a
You're-
walking
That's an
date.
afternoon thing, though.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
an
Yes,
afternoon.
I think
Like a
that's
Sunday stroll?
afternoon, or like
Love.
yes, but after work we're gonna go walk in. No,
not
I'm not
after work.
coming.
What's the crummiest date you've ever taken someone on?
Well, how do they know it's crummy?
Oh well. Well, maybe they look back on it and they're like, "This sucked."
I've
but-
actually, yeah, let's hear that. And I also want to hear like what a girl has, or like what your date has done that's been so bad that you've never gone back to see them.
Cool.
Damn. Okay. Gym is crazy. What's a day that I thought was shit? I actually have been on that's the one I spoke to you about before. I actually have been on a gym date before.
That you initiated.
No, she initiated. But I was a personal trainer at the time. She was another personal trainer at the time.
Okay.
So it kind of like it's on brand. But it was at like 5 a.m., which sucked.
Yo.
What?
Did
Yeah.
you wake up for this date?
I was in love with her, so yes, I did. yeah. Yes, I did.
I love to see the links a guy would go. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just an absolute nightmare.
So what were you like? Okay, like you hit the first set.
Yeah, that's the thing. She wanted to train together, and I also was just like, do I just do the weights I would usually do? And is that gonna make her feel shit, or is like, does it look like I'm flexing, or if I go too light, does she think I'm a bitch, or does she think I'm like
Oh, you
going
really
easy?
cared.
Yeah, I was like,
Wait,
lost
you
in
were
my head.
training her?
No, we were training together, but like we were doing like her routine.
Okay.
And I was like,
that's so sweet.
yeah, and I was like, yeah, cool, whatever. And then I was just so perplexed the whole time, thinking, am I supposed to go easy? Like, does she want me to breeze through this and think, oh, this was piss, like I can do it whenever?
Yeah.
Or does she want me to really try? And am I just gonna be there like puffing and panting and sweating, or
You
like,
don't want to be a try hard either.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Like,
you have
I'm
to
like-
be it cool enough.
yeah, I have to be cool, but I have to look like, wow, I'm actually doing this, but not struggling, and I'm also
Right.
not trying to kill myself.
Are
It
you
was
guys
just a whole month.
conversating?
A little bit in between sets and stuff, but yeah, halfway through I was just like, this is stupid. Like, what? Why are we here? This is the dumbest thing.
And did you say that like we should do something else?
No, I actually did the same thing again for like 2 more weeks. We went on like 4 more gym dates.
Gym
after that.
dates.
Yeah.
Meeting at 5 a.m.
Yep.
And did you date her?
Nope. No, I told the story the other day. Yeah, so one day. Yeah. One day, one of her friends pulled me aside and was just like, "You do realize this girl's never gonna fuck you?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "That's my best friend. She's told me I can't watch you continue to do this. Like, just drop it." And I was like, "All right, bet.
Wow.
Cool."
Okay.
So yeah, that was the first time I'd actually been friend zoned without realizing I'd been friend zoned.
Damn.
So you were just waking up at 5 a.m. thinking, but did you propose like to go out on a different type of
So the first,
Date?
for context, the first date we ever went on was like a proper date.
Okay.
So we went out, we went to an arcade, we went for drinks, we went to like a club-ish afterwards, had a sick time, got crazy drunk, was just like laughs. Everything was cool. Never went any further from there. And then she started initiating the gym dates.
No kiss that night even?
We did kiss, but we were so drunk.
It was
We kind of just
sloppy.
like, it was a sloppy kiss. We just didn't even speak about it.
Yeah.
So after that, that's when the gym dates started. So then I was like, okay, we're cooking.
Right.
And then, yeah, that's when the friend was like, drop it.
Damn. This was her
Did you
friend
get
that told
any
you.
like did she give you any idea that she wasn't into it?
Nah, she really didn't. But she was also like a very, very, very like modest girl.
Okay.
So I didn't really know how to navigate the situation whatsoever. Like she wasn't like
Couldn't read her.
I could oh my God. I couldn't read her whatsoever.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting. Oh, wow. So you were left in limbo.
Yeah, I was left in limbo. And also I'm like very elephant in the room kind of guy. But because she was so modest and calm and like she'd also just got out of like a really long relationship, I didn't really know. I'm the type of guy to be like, the fuck's going on?
Oh,
and
you're
also
direct.
because we work in the same place, so I didn't want to put her on the
Messy it,
spot
yeah.
Right.
and for her to be like, oh God, no. And then we just have to see each other every day.
Right.
So how long do you let it go before you're like, what are we doing here?
Oh, soon as the girl told me, like, this girl's not fucking with you, I did message her and was like, so, dude, like, remember that time we made out on the night out? She was like, hi, yeah. I was like, again? Tomorrow? And then she was like, well. And then as soon as she said that, I was like, I'm charging this whole conversation. Yeah. Let's just, cool. See you later. Thank you very much. It's been a lovely 2 week of 5 a.m.
Well, why is she hanging out with you at 5 a.m.? I'm not right?
Wait,
I
that
have
was such
no
a
idea.
strategic way to do it.
What, the girl or me?
You, like,
makeout, are we doing
remember
it
that
again?
time? That was so slimy. Like, slimy. That was...
Yeah, I was like, I didn't even know what I was thinking. I was just like,
Because you didn't know, like you said, you couldn't read her.
yeah,
You
I'd
just
never
needed
been,
an
I'd never
answer.
been in this situation ever in my life. I've never felt so lost with a girl ever. It's just like very, very, very unfamiliar territory. So I just had to be like, cool, yeah, what's going on?
I'm baffled. I
was
am baffled.
gross.
But also really makes me
Gosh.
think that that's how I feel like I am that girl where it's like
Yeah.
you cannot read me one bit.
It takes her 4 months to figure out that she doesn't like a guy, where I'm like, you'll see. I was like, you tell me it one day, I'm like, you don't like him.
You like
She's like,
stuff
oh,
up.
well, maybe I do. 4
I
months later,
feel
she's still
like
going out with this guy.
Why? What do you mean maybe I do? Why don't you just know like
Yeah.
Instantly.
Innately.
crazily like I
Because
do?
generally speaking, I don't like people when I first meet them, so I have to I try to change my thinking
Wow.
on people. Be like, you know what? Maybe you're not giving them a chance, or there's nothing wrong with them. Like,
Interesting.
Why do you feel like you are standoffish in that aspect? Like you don't like people from the get-go?
oh, I've been burned 1,000 times.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm just jaded and guarded.
Okay.
So so generally I'm like, whatever it is, I'm just not really going to give you a lot when you first start out, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
But like as you were speaking just now, I got a text this morning that was like, remember when we were hanging out? Like, are we still hanging out? And I was like, I was like, I'll call you later. Like,
I was
No.
swiping to delete that whole conversation.
Yeah. I
It's
would just
irrelevant.
block you. I can't put myself through that, man. That's so
like, if
brutal.
if you,
but the
if I was
problem
a
is, like,
guy.
I don't really know either.
I feel like if you're
that's
unsure,
the-
you should just
we
try
would
it.
struggle with that as well because I wouldn't. If we were dating and I have to ask you what the situation is, and then you were like, even if you said, "I'll be honest, I don't know either," I'm taking that as
That's
you're just being
enough.
polite. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're being polite. You hate me, and that's it. We're done. We are done.
I'm truly still mulling it over.
Yeah, because I feel like you'd want someone to be sure about you. Like,
But
I
I
like
don't
you.
really feel
I
like
want
that's-
to be with you.
Sure, but
Or
I'm
I
not-
want to see where this goes at least.
I'm not dating with that like the way I'm dating right now.
Yeah.
and this person's well aware of this. Is like not
Intention.
for It's like to hang out ish.
Even that though, but like I wouldn't like.
Okay, here's
Yeah,
what
but
really,
you gotta,
let me be honest. Let me be
you gotta
very honest.
disclose that if we're just hanging out because
But he knows that. He also doesn't.
does he?
I don't know if he.
He literally asked you, "Are we still hanging out?"
Well, we haven't hung out in a little bit.
Exactly. So if you want me, that's the thing with me is like, if you want me to hang out with, ask me to hang out. If you want me to sex, ask me for sex. If you want me to like as a relationship, ask me to be in a relationship. Like, not just like, oh, I'm just a bit meh. Where, and I did tell you, I'm like, just want to hang out. It's like, you haven't asked me to hang out in weeks.
Okay, well, they were away.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like there wasn't there was time away.
Okay, fair.
That's fine.
So when he came
but
back
in
is
the
when he
time
asked?
away, I just didn't miss him.
Okay,
I mean,
fair enough.
that's
But who's
fair
to
enough.
say? Maybe I'll miss him later. I don't know.
That's not a thing. That's not a
Well, yeah.
This is...
I'm
don't
gym
know.
girl. You might as well just call me her name.
Yeah.
Like,
I called her... She was work bae. Yeah.
I'm work bae.
Yeah, you're work bae.
I'm actually probably
I
just
can
work bae
see
too.
like the frustration that's just like still.
Honestly.
Do you like
PTSD.
dating or no?
No. Like, do I enjoy it?
Yeah, that means that's what like me.
Yeah, fact, like,
I literally knew that was going to come out of your mouth before it came out of your mouth. I want you to be like, save it. Thank you. No, I don't.
Dating's hard. It's like it's emotionally taxing and like to be vulnerable and put yourself out. It's scary.
like-
I think it's scary,
But also it's like you get it. You're like try to excite yourself. You're like, oh, let me like put on some makeup. I'm gonna go on this first date. Hopefully this is hopefully it goes well. But usually you get home and you're like, I just did this shit again, and I like
where do you tend to meet guys?
online.
Yeah, of course.
That's probably
My problem.
yeah.
It is, but it's not. It is, but it's
That's
not.
fine.
Yeah.
But like, I actually prefer meeting people in real life because
Yeah.
I'm far more attracted to personality than I am looks ever. Like, if you can make me laugh, if we can chat, if you get my sarcasm, whatever.
Okay.
Like,
when you tell me, because she loves to tell me I date ugly guys.
Snitch, innit? You little snitch, yeah.
I like this. Let's go.
Yeah, you love
I
to tell me
think
I
I
date
date
ugly
medium
guys, and then you go and you're like,
here's-
I like personality more, which
I've
is true, but
and
like,
have
that's-
the guys been ugly at times? Yes, they have. But I do think
okay.
that
So
if
I'm
we
just saying it's an evil playing field when
no,
dating
I
ugly
think
guys.
if we had a
You date
full
ugly
bracket,
guys?
though,
Maybe.
she would win. If it was a bracket
Of ugly?
I would win.
of the ugliness,
Oh wow.
Why'd you date ugly guys?
It's I like personality. If you can exactly like she just said, I just want to laugh. And
Okay.
and I feel like I've dated really hot guys with no fucking personality, and then it's like, okay, all right, like what's next?
Interesting.
And then I'm bored. And I feel like I don't know. Like beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Like who's to say ugly is
you
subjective?
can grow an attraction like from your personality alone.
Yeah.
Like to me, you can become far more attractive.
Yeah.
Is that I need to understand this as well. Like, so if you look at someone and they've never opened their mouth, and then you're both like ugly guy, if he is like charismatic and like
She's
funny
going
and stuff
for
like that,
surface value. I might like the
That
guy.
is not true.
No, I'm saying you're going when you're judging like who I'm talking to or whatever. You're doing it at surface value.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm saying like once he's won you over,
yeah.
if he's objectively unattractive, do you actually see him as attractive once you start to like him?
Yeah,
How do you
there's
even get
there's-
past that point?
There's
Yeah.
certain things about him that become attractive. Yes.
But do you look at him and think, God, attractive?
Well, maybe you look at him and you're like, yeah, I can't wait to take you home tonight because you've been making me laugh all day.
It's a crazy concept to me.
But how do you break down that barrier? If you see someone, let's say in the club, for example.
Dude, you have to have like initial attraction. I'm not thinking that they're butt ugly,
Okay,
and I
cool.
don't think that anyone that I've dated has been like disgustingly ugly or something.
Oh.
But like,
Ooh.
this,
okay, so
breath
then we
away.
don't have the same taste in men. Great, we shouldn't. You know?
Universally.
Yeah.
this is also a thing that guys would never do. I would never tell him, even if I thought it, I would never tell him any of his exes were disgustingly ugly.
I didn't use those words. Those are her words.
You cleared your throat, which
Yeah,
emphasized
like-
those words.
Yeah.
But you said which?
Wow.
I mean, it is what it is. Listen, I'm messing with ugly dudes right now.
This is nuts.
Yeah.
This whole
Do
thing
they
is nuts.
know
That they're
obviously-
ugly?
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, do they know that you think they are not attractive?
I honestly, looks for me are so like.
You're being too tactile. Answer the question. Do they know that they're ugly or not?
They're not. I don't think that they're ugly though.
Okay.
No, the answer is no.
Okay,
They
cool.
don't know that.
They
And
do
you
not.
treat them like you treat them like you think they're beautiful.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
treat them like you're dating them, like that
person.
you're into them. Yeah.
Fair.
They have no idea.
This is vile.
But you would never pick them in a lineup and then like think about it this way.
Never.
Oh god.
Think
These are
about it
people
this
you're
way.
dating.
When
Feel
your
sick.
friends are like, let me see his profile, and you
scared.
have
Just
And you just
Scroll.
scroll to find the best
Oh, yeah,
picture
yeah, yeah.
possible.
that's when you know you're not dating
Painful.
someone that you're proud of.
I need to know if anyone's ever scrolled for me.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, I have to know.
I can't know. I promise you, I can't know.
I will say, like, girls will always say, like, oh, I hated I hated my husband when we first met. I never thought he was attractive, but then he grew on me. But that's never the scenario with guys.
Yeah,
They're
guys
never
don't-
like dogging
also-
their girl.
Guys don't ever want to hear that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you guys ever settle down with one of these
I
ugly
would
guys,
never tell him.
yeah, don't ever say you grew on me.
Here's the story. Last year, I was dating someone who we met on a TV show, and I was looking at a different man who walked by, and they catch a soundbite of me saying, "I like that guy with the arms." I was not talking about the man I went on to date. He, until if he listens to this now, he knows.
That's
It was
brutal.
never his arms.
That's
But why can't
Brutal.
someone
You know
grow
what,
on
though?
you?
Ciara, how many times did you go around being like, "I was the one with the arms"? He fucking loved to flex that.
Oh yeah, no, it was
just let him believe it.
It was
you
never
never
him.
seen that.
Bro, let it. Because that was my guy. I'm like, yeah,
oh my god.
he's not
But
my
he
guy
would. He
anymore.
never knew. He never knew. So what's
What is
the
wrong with
difference?
that? I hyped him
What's
up.
the
I was like,
difference?
yeah.
I mean,
you,
there
babe.
is nothing wrong with it because I'm always we are firm believers in like being blissfully unaware.
Yeah.
I just want to live in a fairy tale forever. So I would props to let him think he's the guy.
Right.
with
But
the
if
I've
you're
never
2 years
told him.
in and your girlfriend said like, okay, maybe
FYI.
not at first.
No,
No.
that's awful. You can't do that.
No,
Nah. That would
no,
That would
No.
no.
Because what else have you thought?
That,
Yeah,
that,
facts.
And even I know that.
that would
Ciara.
rock it. Like you weren't sure about someone at first, and then you guys started talking, and you're like, oh,
No, because
I don't
for a
think
guy, it's like you're sure about someone. That's the thing. Like you walk through every day and you're like attractive, nice, yep, hot, yep, good. And you looked at me and you're like,
I can bear it.
yeah, nah. And then I'm only lucky because I had repetitive access to you to win you over. When there's objective guys on the street that would never have to go through that, and you're now telling me that to my face, nah.
It's insulting.
Yeah, it is insulting.
insulting.
And now I'm insecure because
I would be hurt by that. Too.
yeah, it's brutal.
I would not
Okay.
want to hear that. Actually, that would be a very big fight. Because just don't let me know.
Facts.
Yeah,
I don't need to know that.
because now every time we're in a restaurant and you're just looking around, I'm thinking, here we go,
Right.
here we go.
Trying to find the buffest one here.
Yeah.
no,
you like
but
to hear, you just like to laugh. That's what I'm here for. I'm Mr. Funny Guy. Yeah. But when Mr. Arms walks past,
You're like, ooh.
yeah, your eyes are doing different stuff.
oh my god! But I think like when I'm with someone, I'm with someone. I'm not like,
You are fiercely loyal. Though,
Yeah.
And most people are not.
I mean,
I mean, I didn't look at anyone else's arms for a year or two.
Also, guys are very aware
I
that
definitely should've.
guys are also very aware that women date up. So like women are very comparative, right? So like women love to compare their new guy to their ex, or like my ex was like this. So guys are very aware that like if you were to cheat on me, whatever, you're gonna cheat on me up. Or if you're gonna like your next person, you're gonna be looking like up, like, oh, I like this guy because my ex always used to do this.
Yeah.
And like this guy doesn't do that. Ergo, I like this guy. So if I'm now being told that I'm unattractive, the date up is so easy. The replacement is so easy, in my eyes, that I'm thinking this is ridiculous.
You might as well just end it.
Yeah, let's
Like,
just charge it.
you're
Let's charge it
doomed.
now.
charge it. I like when you say that. Let's just
Like
charge,
charge
it.
it to the game.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, no. But
Yuck. Anyway,
so, I mean,
best of luck.
I feel like
All right, and on that note,
that was like a little rough.
yeah, we got beat up this episode. All right. Anything else, Mai?
No. Tell them where to follow us.
Thank you guys so much for coming to our podcast. Thank you, James, Fuhad. Thank you guys. Can you tell us where to follow you?
Yeah, Shits and Gigs,
yeah.
X instead of an I, or just type in James and Fuhad, type in S&G, just type in whatever.
Find it.
Yeah,
TikTok, Instagram.
two British guys from TikTok. You'll figure it out.
Thanks for having us.
And yeah, thank you very much for having us, guys. This was lovely.
This was
Yeah.
lovely.
Follow, like, rate, review, subscribe, all the things, and we'll see y'all next week.
Yee.
That was a rough ending.
Would you really tell a man that he was not attractive right at the beginning? Like when I first met you? Come on.
I mean, but I know that I've done that. But I'm not seeing that person anymore, so it's like, yeah.
Why?
Cause he asked.
Oh.
Cause he asked. He's like, "What was your impression of me when we first met?"
Literally lied to his face.
You have to lie to his face.
Okay, well, honestly, he ended up dogging me, so it ended up working out great. So,
That's brutal shit, man.